Now under the dome tonight, MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Harold Baines, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Derek Jeter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll start this one at 269, 33 home runs, and 81 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Williams stands at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Jose Canseco. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
In now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball, 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Orlando Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canseco will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting third.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on a roll. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tim Raines comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. And now the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting 7. The second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers, 27 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And now in the box, Orlando Cepeda. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right
All right,
fielder.
here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Canseco will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next will be Willie Adames. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
This one skied out toward right. Raines gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. And now Jorge Posada, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Jorge Posada.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Posada on at first, nobody out. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Williams.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that brings up Tino Martinez. First offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Well, an exciting play at the plate right there, and it was even closer because of the wide slide. Love the attempt. The backdoor slide, stick the hand and reach around, all that good stuff right there. But just a great job to get the ball there in time so the catcher could reach across and slap the tag on him.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. So here is Brooks Robinson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Batting 8.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Brandon Lau comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Cecil Fielder.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. And there's out number 2. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, here is Cliff Floyd back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Harold.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the veteran DH, Harold Baines. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And now a pitch on the way. Called strike. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Raines able to track it down for the third out. Rays held in check here. They trail it here 2-0. So now here is Jorge Posada. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jorge Posada.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Meadows moving back, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Number 33 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Two and two.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Drilled to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now
up next, Bernie Williams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino.
So
Martinez.
Next to bat will be Tino Martinez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Down the third baseline, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder popped him up. Adames has a play, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production.
For the Rays, the first
and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Next up, Austin Meadows flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 3-0. Josh Fleming takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Josh.
Digging in will be Tim Raines. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Next up is Alfonso Soriano, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So we got him looking there. Alfonso Soriano sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Alan Trammell is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now here is Brooks Robinson to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Brandon Lau is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 1-0 the count. Grounded to the right. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jorge Posada.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Chopper to short. Adames scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batter, Derek Jeter.
So next to hit is Derek Jeter, grounded out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fielded by Robinson. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next to hit is Bernie Williams, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go. So stepping in is Harold Baines. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Harold.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Orlando Cepeda. No hits to this point. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here comes the 1-2. Cepeda, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, Tino Martinez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the pitch. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Floyd is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, left field.
Digging in next, Jose Canseco. Singled in his last at-bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Adames picks it up, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Cecil.
Stepping in once again is Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last debut. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, right fielder, Tim Ray.
Standing in now, Tim Raines fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Now at the plate is Alfonso Soriano. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now both runners on the move. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. So now into the box is Willie Adames. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now here's the first offering.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's the first pitch. Brooks Robinson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
2-1.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on a hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder, number 30.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cliff Floyd. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Over to first, and that retires the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's now a 3-1. Pete Fairbanks enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Wade Boggs will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The batter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first to be in time to get Posada 2 away. Next to hit, Derek Jeter. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it's still 3-1. Wade Boggs is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Third base. Number 26.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that. Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. And though we discussed his incredible season at the plate earlier in the broadcast, opposing pitching has gotten the better of him today so far.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself up until this point today. He's still got 1 at-bat left. He certainly could drive something into a gap or over the fence to get him right back on that horse again. He is going to have to finish strong. He cannot have an offer right here.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting. The first
So
baseman.
here's the cleanup hitter, Orlando Cepeda. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. hit high and deep to right center. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. He doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Yanks earn their 116th win, tops in the division. Orlando Hernandez wins his 17th game of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Please.